everybody. This is Damon Sugamelli, and apparently there is a teaser trailer out for Masters of the Universe Revolution, the follow up to Masters of the Universe Revelation. This apparently dropped earlier today, and I actually have a little bit of time to try to react to it. So I'm actually looking really forward to this. I know Revelation has been very mixed among the Motu community. I liked it a lot. It definitely had some faults, but again, the title is Masters of the Universe. It's not He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, so it doesn't have to necessarily be all about He-Man. I know that's what people were expecting, and it was about He-Man. It just they were complaining about the lack of He-Man in Revelation. It was really the story about how Eternia deals with the aftermath of him being gone. It was a lot like Funeral for a Friend with Superman. After Superman died back in the early 90s, and the Superman comics continued without Superman. That's kind of what Revelation was, or at least the first half of Revelation. That's what it was. It was about how everybody deals with He-Man's absence and why he's needed. So it was about He-Man. People wanted to see He-Man defeating evil, and I don't know. I don't see all the hate for it. Because I came up with scenarios like that. I came up with some pretty crazy scenarios growing up when I was playing with my He-Man toys, and I imagined scenarios where Skeletor was victorious and gained the power of He-Man, and it was like that was my dream come true. So seeing Revelation play out, for the most part, I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this. So from what I've heard, it's only 5 episodes, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping that there would at least be 10 to match Revelation. But we'll see. Let's just react to this quickly and see what this is like. I think it's only about a minute long. So let's do full screen, and we will hit play now.
For uncountable eons, I have spread across the galaxies like a virus, conquering 10,000 worlds to hone my horde. And on every planet there has always been a hero, the one.
There's a far greater power than even the power of Grayskull.
Really?
Tonight, we witness the dawn of a new Eternia. It's time for a revolution!
That's pretty soon, January. Okay. Knew it was sometime soon. All right. Well, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't see anything with him saying, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power." I thought we'd at least see something. Oh, I can just imagine that's gonna piss off so many. I've already seen it in comments for people like, "Oh, the He-Man will die in 5 minutes in this one." Like, stop, everybody, come on, stop. They had to tell a story. Again, you guys never imagined that, maybe He-Man would have to face this. I don't even know what to say. None of you ever imagined some scenario where Skeletor would be victorious, like that He-Man would have to come back from the bowels of from the depths of despair, and like I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I am so tired. I just can't imagine that people like the biggest fans of Masters of the Universe never imagined scenarios where He-Man would have to literally fight his way out of, death. And I mean, the live action movie kind of dealt with He-Man being like he was part of this rebellion. I'm just rambling on right now. I'm so tired trying to react to this and trying to come up with something to say. I don't know. I'm excited that Hordak is back. I love the Horde. Back in the Filmation days, of course, we didn't see Hordak and the Evil Horde in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. We saw them in She-Ra, Princess of Power. I do not think that She-Ra is in this. I would love it if she was. I would absolutely love to see this version of She-Ra in this style of animation. I would love it if they did that, but there's this whole gray area with ownership of Princess of Power, Masters of the Universe. Princess of Power is sort of like its own entity that's separate now. There was that whole other Netflix series that I think had nothing to do with Masters of the Universe. I still haven't seen it. I think I saw the first 2 episodes of it. I don't know what to make of it. At some point, I owe it to myself to watch the whole thing, but I just don't know if it's something I really wanted to see. But I want to see it at some point. I don't think She-Ra's in this. I would love it if she was. I don't mind the redesign of Skeletor. I think he's called Skeletech. The newest wave of the Masterverse figures I think has hit overseas, and we've seen that version of Skeletor. He's pretty cool. I like this version. Well, that's how Revelation ended. Was he, I think, got merged with the tech. I saw a brief glimpse of Motherboard. Is supposed to be like the big. I think Motherboard is supposed to be Screech, the evil bird, Screech. I don't think we ever saw Screech in the Filmation series. I don't think so. Teela is, of course, the sorceress. She is now being voiced by, I can't even think now. It's not Sarah Michelle Gellar anymore, right? If I'm remembering correctly, she did the voice in Revelation. She's been recast, so it's not her. I think it's Melissa Benoist. Is that how you say her name? The one who played Supergirl? I think she's the voice. I could be completely wrong. I think it's her, because I think that she's married to, in real life, the one who does the voice for He-Man, I think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this looks cool. It looks good. I know they had released a first look, which I was going to react to a while back, but it was just a first look. I was like, let me just watch it, and see what this is. It was He-Man facing off against Scareglow. I believe that Gwildor is supposed to be in this. We didn't see him, but there are action figures coming out for Revolution that are going to be. There's going to be a 2-pack of Orko as the white mage Orko and Gwildor together. So Gwildor is in this with the Cosmic Key. That's kind of cool. Say what you will about the live action movie, but yeah, that's cool that they're incorporating that into the lore. I don't have much else to say about this. It looks really good. I love the Horde. The Evil Horde was always one of my favorite factions of Masters of the Universe. I loved Hordak, and I hope that this means that we're going to see all the classics: Mantenna, Leech, Grizzlor. We have to see them. I'm looking forward to it. I love Hordak and the Horde. I think I liked them better than Skeletor. I liked the whole idea that like Skeletor worked, that he was once Hordak's apprentice, and then like it's even like they fight each other. It's I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is not a as we've discovered, this is not a direct continuation of the Filmation era. It's more like a spiritual successor, so it is still its own thing. I don't think that He-Man is necessarily going to be absent from this, but we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts on Masters of the Universe Revolution? Are you excited for this? Did you like Revelation? Do you think that Kevin Smith should rot in hell for destroying the franchise? And if you do, just go away. Just go away. Leave it alone. It's everybody's entitled to do their own thing. It's if you think you can do it better, then do it. I don't want to sound. I'm trying. I don't want to try to, make anybody give me negative comments or lash out at me. It's like, hey, look, we all have our opinions. We're allowed to agree, to disagree. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. I was not necessarily a fan of the CGI series. The final season wasn't bad. It's actually kind of a shame that that's not continuing, because I would have liked to see where that would have gone. It seemed like they were going to introduce Hordak in that one too, and that's over with apparently. So I just didn't like the Power Ranger-esque idea of everybody sharing the power, and it just felt too much like for kids. It didn't quite feel like my Masters of the Universe. It felt like a modernization with the redesigns. It just didn't look like Masters of the Universe. It looked like something like Power Rangers. So anyway, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and until next time, this is Damon wishing you all a wonderful day.